Welcome to the Amateur Traveler Video Edition. I'm your host, Chris Christensen. When you go to London, you may run into this sort of scene as we did at St. Paul's Cathedral, where you run into some of the pageantry that the British people still practice. This happened to be a ceremony awarding medals to people who were in the armed services, and we weren't allowed to go in because the Crown Prince was there at the ceremony. Then if you turn your back on St. Paul's and you cross over the pedestrian bridge across the Thames, the new bridge, you'll come to another famous scene of pageantry, and that is the New Globe Theatre. And the New Globe Theatre is a recreation of this theatre where William Shakespeare performed many of his plays. You can easily imagine Juliet leaning out the balcony here while people watch. The nobles would be up here in the boxes, while the groundlings, or those who couldn't afford that much, would be on the ground standing up in front of the stage. And while you're at the Globe, be sure to check out their museum, which shows many of the costumes and sets from productions and tells you a little bit more about Shakespeare. And speaking of Shakespeare, if you were looking for pageantry in his time, you'd come here to Greenwich, now within sight of the Millennial Dome. But then it was the happening place, and that is the palace here at Greenwich, where he would have come to meet the king or the queen. In modern-day London, much of the pageantry happens in the theatre district. London is certainly known for its theatre. If you are looking for a ticket for a play, this is the place to go. It's the half-price ticket booth at Leicester Square. And Leicester Square, which certainly doesn't look like it's spelled that way, is the heart of the theatre district. And last time I was in London, right by the monument to the Crimean War, and just by the column for the Duke of York, I ran into this site, which was a photo shoot. I don't know what it was a photo shoot for. I'm guessing a commercial. But even more interestingly, when we were on the bank of the Thames, we ran into a film crew that happened to be filming a movie which you now know as Last Chance Harvey, starring Dustin Hoffman. Here's hoping that all of your surprises on your next trip to London will be pleasant as ours were. For more information about The Amateur Traveler, more episodes of the video show, or the weekly audio show, check out amateurtraveler.com. And as always, thanks so much for watching.